Greetings, it's Liz again, your beading holic. I wanted to get in touch with you guys tonight and do a review. Most of the beads I find are at Joann Fabrics or Hobby Lobby. The brand name at Joann's is Hildie and Jo. They have a lot of different glass beads. They have a good selection of pendants that you can use. They're very, it's easy to go into the store and look at all the beads at once and figure out what kind of style you want to do or how you want to put one together. They give you a good selection, but then also there's vintage beads that you can find out there. Right now I'm wearing a vintage piece that I got from a friend that I put together. I think I showed it to you in a different video. And then I have my bracelets from Hildie and Jo. So right now I'm trying to figure out what's better. Glass beads from Hildie and Jo at Joann's. Hobby Lobby, they have a selection, but it's not as good as Joann's, or at least the one by my house. So today I took some of the pieces that I thought were vintage. This orange one is very vintage. Now it's all tangled up. But this orange one right here is all vintage beads. Even a vintage lobster claw, if you can tell. So I got this off the Facebook Marketplace. I get in touch with individual sellers that have vintage beads, and they love selling these. This is what they do for a job, is selling vintage beads. So, and it's so cute because they wrap it up saying, "Oh, I can't wait to see what you make with them or what you do with them." I've gotten a number of people ask me what I created out of their vintage beads. So I have another one right here. This is all vintage, all of these beads, and I basically just took all the beads and put them together. I didn't do a pattern or anything. I just took all the vintage beads and strung it into one necklace, like you see here. I also have another vintage necklace, this one. I got these beads from a boutique on Edgewater Drive. I can never say the name. It's Bijou's or something. So they gave me the beads, and then I took a vintage pendant that I had. It looks sort of like an upside down sun, and I paired it with 2 gold beads. So part's vintage and part is not. So then I also have this piece. It looks vintage, but it's not. These are beads from Joann's. This pendant here is a Hildie and Jo pendant. So yeah, so there's lots of different styles of beads. If you want to comment below and tell me what kind of style you like. Me personally, I like vintage beads, but I liked being able to go into the store and try on different beads at once and see what they look like. So that's just what I've been doing lately. So I showed you some of my vintage pieces. I love this one that I have on right now. It's like a black pendant with some fray at the bottom. I really like those. And then my bracelets are nice as well. So yeah, we just got done doing that summer piece. I have it on my mannequin over there in the back. I haven't got to the heart bracelet yet, but I will. So if you want to check out these cool vintage pieces, log on to my boutique, lizanddarrenboutique.com. And also subscribe to my YouTube page, which I'll put on with this video. And tell me what you like best. Tell me if you like glass beads or vintage beads. What's the best find for you? Let me know and send me a comment. Good night.